Well, let's do this. Let's go back to where it all began at midnight Eastern time. We were so honored to launch on Colleen's behalf one of her most beautiful and one of her most affordable bangle bracelets she has ever created for her collection here at HSN. In fact, she has never done a bangle like this. She's never done a bangle or a bracelet today's special. This has been months and months and months in the making. You can choose multicolored tourmaline, you could choose that Kingman turquoise, you could choose Ethiopian opal, or you could choose that dazzling tanzanite. One day only. We're going to give you a price that you will not find on any genuine gemstone bracelet or bangle on our website right now. Certainly the best value of the season, the best value of the year, never to be repeated. As long as our quantities last, you can get one home tonight for $28 on FlexPay. It's all set in solid sterling silver. These are all genuine gemstones, and you're also going to love, wait, when you're ready to take it off, oh. I just pushed the button. It's that push button release clasp that you've known and love on her earrings. She's doing for the first time tonight on a bangle bracelet. The size of the stones off the charts, the oval shape fits beautifully on your wrist. We have not only the 4 colors, but we have several sizes. Let me check on sizing for you right out of the gate. It's our final look, it's our final presentation, and we've already had many sellouts. So if you do want the small, which is what I'm wearing, we have opal only in the small. We have opal only in the size small, and we'll talk more about these gorgeous gemstones. The small is like if you're about a 6.5-inch wrist size or below. If you're more like 7 inches, you want to go for the medium. If you're above 7 inches, you want to go for the large. We make it really, really easy. This is like getting jewelry custom made with your most fan favorite, gorgeous, genuine gemstones here that Colleen has ever brought you. These are her exotics. These are the rare. These are the unusual. These are such special stones. Lamar Scott is joining me for another great hour of gemstones. We're both gemstone lovers.
Yes, indeed.
You're also, as well as I am, an accredited jewelry professional with the Gemological Institute of America. You're a gem expert, a gem connoisseur, and this presentation has been thrilling everyone today, and I'm so glad you're here, Lamar, to walk us through all the beautiful stones. Really one of the best values we've ever done, probably ever will do on a bangle bracelet. I can't take my eyes off. That's a lot of color that covers your wrist.
These bracelets make me want to shout. If you have already gotten one, honestly, hand on heart, congratulations. If you haven't yet, I hope that we have your preferred color and size available. Colored gemstones have always been my first love. I love gemstones. I love the allure. I love the stories. I love the color. They're also incredibly special and unique. Going from left to right, you have multicolored tourmaline. This is the only option. I get very excited about the multicolored tourmaline because it's the only option of the 4 that's going to give you a variety of color. Well, the opals definitely give you a variety of color because the play of color is out of this world. But the actual body color of each one of those tourmalines is different. Also, I heard you say last hour that you hope to own a Paraíba tourmaline, the most expensive gemstone in the world.
Someday.
Hey, here are multicolored tourmalines right there, the same family as Paraíba. Now you have Kingman turquoise from beautiful Kingman, Arizona. Look at the color. Textbook. It is perfection. Not too green, not too blue. It is the perfect robin's egg blue turquoise. This is real turquoise. This is not something that has been colored. That's an important point to make because I know you're saying, wow, it's so perfect. And each and every single gemstone is perfectly matched. This is real Kingman turquoise, the best of the best. Then we move into the opal. Look at the play of color. The Romans thought that this was a gift from the gods because it's so magical. It is so kaleidoscopic. When you look for a fine quality opal, you look for a combination of red, pink, blue, green, yellow, all the colors of the cosmos. That's what you get. And then comes Tanzanite.
Already so popular.
Only found in one place in the entire universe and never expected to be found again. This is what we call a generational gemstone, Tanzanite, which means that it was discovered, it was mined, and it will likely be completely depleted. We will not find it again in one single lifetime. That's why everyone loves it. And the luscious color. This is the best color in Tanzanite that we have been able to give you in this collection. We have increased the saturation, we have matched it for tone, and we have cut them so beautifully, all of them in 6x4mm gemstones to give you phenomenal sparkle and value. I am flabbergasted. I am floored at this price. I don't know how it happened. I'm just so excited about it.
Woo. I can't wait for you to look at your wrist, because I know this is something that you've been waiting for.
Yes.
Usually bangles, usually bracelets, they're exponentially more expensive than just a ring or a pair of earrings. If you buy a pair of earrings, you might get 2 of these stones. If you buy a ring, you might get 1 of these stones. If you buy a pendant, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of these stones. When you buy a bracelet, you get not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You actually get 14 of those stones, and they're not small. They're not a pave, they're not a melee, they're not little dots, they're not little chips. This is the real deal. This is an incredible display of color and light. Each one of those stones are 4x6mm. You'll see they're all done in the cabochon, if you choose the turquoise or the Ethiopian opal. They're all done in the faceted, gorgeous ovals, if you choose the multi-tourmaline or the tanzanite. But they are officially going very quickly. Tomorrow, you're gonna get this home. It'll still be a great price. It'll be $199. Today, they're $60 off. Today, we have the best value that you'll find, I think, on any gemstone, bangle, bracelet that you'll find on our website right now.
Or anywhere.
Or for the carat weight. Or for the precious metal component. These are all fully designed. It's a true bangle. It's not a bracelet. It's not sort of a bolo style. It's not a chain. It's not a thin little wimpy link. It is a full-on bangle that you're getting for $139.98 with all the gems on top. It'd be worth it just for a sterling silver bangle at this price. End to end, from one side to the other, it's all gemstones. So I love that all the colors up front. We'll talk about updates now, because I don't want you to miss out on your color and your size. I'm gonna start, I think this is our most limited, our tourmaline. This is our most limited. If you already shopped for the tourmaline, do not go anywhere. I have the most amazing multicolored tourmaline ring right around the corner, and it has your name on it.
That's perfection.
The tourmaline, how many left? We have 300 left, and final call. About 100 in, actually 200 left now in the multicolored tourmaline, 100 in the medium, 100 in the large. Is that your size? Is that your #1 choice? I would hate for you to miss out on the multicolored tourmaline. Okay, let's go to the next color that we have here. Let's talk about the turquoise. This is an American treasure. This is American mined Kingman turquoise. You described it so beautifully, Lamar. It's the beautiful, pure, and flawless eternal blue. You don't see a matrix, you don't see spider webs, you don't see veining, you don't see inclusions. It looks like Sleeping Beauty.
That's right.
It's genuine turquoise. It's not compressed, it's not reconstituted, it's stabilized, so it will maintain that color. But that is genuine full cut turquoise. How many do we have left in the turquoise? I know that's been very popular. 300 in the medium and about the same in the large. Okay, so here they go. Everyone jump on our website, hsn.com. You can order over the phone, but I know we're gonna get busy.
Yes,
you can
indeed.
also use that little QR code that you see there at the bottom of your screen. That's so you can just scan it with your camera, boom, tap the link, it'll take you right to the home page. Because I know there's a lot of gem lovers out there, and it may have been nearly impossible for you to find an affordable bangle. Whether you already own Tanzanite, whether you already own other gemstones and you wanna match or you wanna complete the look, this is sometimes the last thing we treat ourselves to, so I'm so glad you're watching. Because I think even if you have the most discerning taste, even if you're the most refined gemstone shopper,
Right.
I think this is gonna exceed every expectation when you get it home.
I agree 100%. I mean, I'm a gem geek, I'm a gem nerd, I make custom jewelry, I make engagement rings. The quality of these gemstones set in precious metal at this price point is something that quite simply should not be happening. And when you receive it home and you actually see the quality of these gemstones, the way that you look at the Tanzanite and you're gonna see those rich lavenders, you're gonna see deep blues, you're gonna see magenta pinks. When you get the opal home and you see that incredible play of color as all of those colors are dancing, I mean, it is breathtaking. When you get the Kingman turquoise, one thing I wanna say about the turquoise, look, every single sample looks the same. So what you're seeing on your screen is exactly what you can expect to get back home. Each and every single one of them looks consistent. That is quality assurance. That is gemstone matching at its finest. And it's pure. You don't see any matrix pattern. You don't see any remnants of the earth. All you see is that vivid, deep blue. And then of course—
And that has to be done by hand.
It has to be done by hand.
There's not a machine that selects the stones and matches them. There's not a machine that goes, oh, I think I'll do a pink and a yellow and a red and a green and a brown and a golden. No, that has to be done by hand, right? All hand set gemstones.
All hand set. And remember, there are 14 of them. So in each bracelet here, there are 14 genuine gemstones. Each one of those 14 is a half carat. This is a tremendous carat weight, and I cannot stress that enough. 7 total carats, regardless of whichever one you get, give or take, depending on size. 7 full carats in precious metal. It's a lot. I mean, think of your engagement ring. And I mean, of course, engagement rings are generally diamonds, but think of your engagement ring. What is it? 1 carat, maybe 1 1/4.
Sorry, guys.
And how much did that cost? Right? Thousands? Here you have genuine gemstones, hand set in precious metal for dollars. It's remarkable.
We have that ring coming up, that cluster ring. It's also available in all Tanzanite. If you are a Tanzanite fan, or if you already picked up on the Tanzanite in our today's special, it's been our #1 bestseller. It's been a runaway hit. So Tanzanite, this is also gone in the small. We still have the medium and the large. Medium and large is what most of you are ordering already. You have to be pretty small bone to do the small. That's me, up to about a 6.5-inch wrist. If you are over 6.5, go for the medium. If you're over 7, you want to go for the large, because that goes up to like an 8-inch wrist size. So there's the beautiful Tanzanite. We have earrings available for you as well. We'll talk a little bit more about these, but the earrings are very special because there's actually 2 stones. They're an inside-out design, Tanzanite on the front, and this one has the Ethiopian opal in the back. So we will have earrings to match all of these beautiful bangles, just to kind of help you put together a fabulous order. But this will not be something that we will do again this year. This is our only bracelet bangle today's special of the entire year. And the fact that we never do bracelets as a today's special makes this so special. And it certainly makes it's certainly something that you should really consider today, considering what you're getting. Tourmaline, turquoise, Ethiopian opal, or Tanzanite, you can't go wrong.
You can't. I said this earlier, it literally is monumental. This is the first time that we have done an exotic gemstone bracelet from Colleen Lopez as a Today Special. And of course, true to its name, the price only lasts today. I can't think of any better way to make Colleen happy, to honor her, than to get involved on the day of its premiere and get your favorite color. And I've been receiving comments all day long. I've been asking friends all day long, what's your favorite? No one has any idea what their favorite is, because they're all exceptional. They're all so beautiful. So you know what I say? Get a couple while the price lasts, because if you get the multicolored tourmaline, this is going to work back to so many of your other jewelry items, because it has that rainbow effect.
Right.
When this gemstone was first discovered, they said that it had passed by a rainbow, which is how it absorbed all of its colors, because it has that beautiful rainbow effect. Or maybe it's that Ethiopian opal that you get, because when you wear that together with something else, it's going to pull out all of the different colors of whatever it is that you're wearing.
I have updates for you. And I love that you mentioned how it goes with so many other gemstones. We do have a multi-tourmaline ring, but if you love amethyst, if you love citrine, like that stack ring that we just had a few moments ago that came with the matching earrings, look at this multi-tourmaline. We're gonna give you one last chance to shop the multi-tourmaline, and then we're gonna call it sold out. It has pinks, it has yellows, it has greens, it has almost this beautiful sort of a, I would call it almost like a Madeira citrine color.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
And is that like a pale blue?
Like a sky blue.
That's so fabulous.
It's like sky blue, smoky, pink sapphire, emerald, orange opal. It looks like that, all wrapped up in a one.
Stunning. We have about 100 left in each size now. Final call if you do want that beautiful exotic multi-tourmaline. Let me tell you what you never see. You don't see a lot of tourmaline. Let's just start there. You don't see a lot of multicolored tourmaline all in one setting.
Right.
We do it on occasion. It's very hard to do. You have to source all the different colors. You have to make sure they're all equally beautiful and the clarity has to be top notch. But I know this is one of my favorite gemstones that my mom has. She loves tourmaline. It's kind of earthy and just kind of grounding. And it's just one gemstone that has that rainbow of colors. I think it makes it very special. That's why it's considered an exotic. There's precious, there's semi-precious, and then there's exotic.
Yes.
Exotics are very special, and that's why I'm so glad that so many of you are picking up on the multicolored tourmaline. We have just a few of those earrings available to go around to match. Next, let's talk a little bit about that turquoise, because I know a lot of you love turquoise. And we have just a few hundred left now in each size. The other thing I want to point out again, this is oval. Solid sterling silver. This is a bangle. It's very substantial. It's got a nice weight to it. All the gemstones are right up top, so they're featured beautifully when you wear it. It doesn't flip or spin. You're not like fussing with your bracelet.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that when someone's like, oh, your bracelet, it's hanging down and no one sees the stone and no one sees the design. Everyone is going to see your bracelet all the time. And she updated that beautiful clasp for you. So she gave it the most really very cool clasp. It opens up nice and wide, not like some tiny little bracelets that you can barely squeeze on your wrist. It opens up nice and wide. You click it, it locks shut.
It makes it so easy to get on.
So I'm just going to turn around here and click it shut for you. There you go. And now when I want to take it off, I push the button.
It's like a magic trick. I just love when you do that.
Off. Isn't that amazing? So let's talk turquoise. What sizes do we have remaining? Medium and large. Medium, large in the turquoise. So that one's going very quickly. This is your last look. At midnight, you're going to pay another $60. It's going to be a great price, but it certainly won't be what we're doing right now. So happy gemstone shopping, everyone. Who has always wanted to own an Ethiopian opal?
I know.
That's one of the most coveted gemstones in the world.
Hopefully your hand is raised. Hopefully your hand is raised, because many years ago it became so difficult to get quality Ethiopian opal, and we have given you 14 quality, perfectly matched cabochon cut Ethiopian opal in this piece. Look at this. Okay, seriously. We've been saying this all day, Sarah, that under these lights, it's so difficult to see play of color in an opal. In a studio, on television, the play of color doesn't always translate. But look at what you see on your screen. And imagine when you get this home, it's going to be 10 times superior to this. But even right now, that flash of pink and red, that's the most rare color in the play of color for an opal. And it's here. Green, present and accounted for. Beautiful lavenders, blues, yellows, which is one of my favorites in opal. They're all there, and they're all dancing and playing in this almost cosmic.
I know, they all have a light like that comes from within. They all have their own little special flash, their own little fire. By the way, when you get this home, it's going to be even more impressive in person. Unfortunately, our lights can't even do this justice, but when I see it, when I wear it, I see nothing but those rainbows of color. And then that's our Ethiopian opal. Do we still have all sizes in the opal? The answer is yes. And so I know a lot of you love Ethiopian opal from Colleen. She's famous for her Ethiopian opal. She really prides herself of the amazing quality. So that is really a dreamy, dreamy stone. I know a lot of you love that kaleidoscope of colors. Then we're going to get back to our Tanzanite. If you would love to order the Tanzanite, we have medium and we have large. And then in a minute, we're going to move on. We've got matching earrings for you, matching rings. In fact, we have this beautiful cluster ring as one of the many pieces that you can match back to Tanzanite. But when you think about Tanzanite, you want to shop, if you're only gonna buy one Tanzanite bangle bracelet, and really this is the only one you really need, you want it to be the best Tanzanite your money can buy,
Sure.
you're getting that for under $140 tonight.
Yep, and it can't be repeated. You know, Tanzanite's getting harder and harder to get our hands on, but the fact that you've got 14 perfectly matched gemstones, a better saturation than we've brought you in this collection than before. We have really upped the color. It is deeper, it's more vivid, it's more luscious. The birthstone for the month of December, everyone loves this color. And you know what? You really can't just own one piece of Tanzanite. If you have the earrings, the pendant, the ring, then go ahead and hop in here and start to complete the collection because this is fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Happy gemstone shopping. If you're a gem lover, if you're a gem connoisseur, you want this bracelet in your collection. There will never be another moment. There'll never be a time like that. Last call on the multicolored Tourmaline. If you want that Tanzanite or that turquoise, also those are red hot right behind it. Only bracelet of the year, only bangle of the year, and one of the best values you will find in gemstones for your wrist this entire year. We haven't ever done anything like this, so I'm so glad you're watching and shopping with us tonight. Those are just easy, flexible payments too. You've got the next 5 months to